This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice. I will be glad in it. I'm determined. Hey, everybody. My name is Jeff. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm a papa. I'm a pastor. I'm a friend. And I am the preacher Moto Man. Welcome to my channel. So, I don't know at what juncture you're going to see this video along with my other videos. I can just tell you this, that we have been home from our trip to the mountains. Today, this evening, will be 1 week since we've been back. Since we got back, I discovered something about my videos from the mountains. Now, I've only been able to look at one memory card, but one of my memory cards, the video file is corrupted. It's got flashes of light in it. It's got places where it freezes. I'm trying to create some videos out of it by just trying to cut out the bad parts, but it kind of loses its flow with that. And so I have a second card because I used one card for one day of riding and then another card for the next day of riding. I've yet to look at that second card. Since then, I bought a third card that I shot some video on because I was just wondering, the cards that I used in the mountains, that all the numbers on them were right. They were the right card as far as the numbers. They were not name brand cards. They were Walmart brand cards. And I've used those cards before without any problem. But I went to Best Buy and was looking at some of the more expensive memory cards, and one of the SanDisk cards actually had a picture of an action camera on the label for action cameras. Now, that may be, but I bought it. I paid more money for it, probably double what I paid for the other cards. I paid more money for it, and so, but and I shot some video with it. I've yet to look at that. You know, I've yet to review the second card. I've yet to review that third card. It's just things have been kind of loopy. But I shot that third card Friday. I went back to Crestview, Florida, to meet my cousin who still had Black Beauty on his trailer. He lives in Panama City Beach, and he still had Black Beauty, so I had to go meet him to get the bike back. And we had a good lunch together, and then I had to go to Pensacola to do some shopping for Felicia's birthday. Her birthday was Saturday. This is Monday, October the 31st. Her birthday was on Saturday the 29th. Anyway, all of that. The other thing that happened since I got home, almost immediately I knew about this. I'd left my truck so that my son-in-law and my daughter could use it. And when I got back, he said, "Man, your truck's doing some crazy stuff." And he started naming off all these things. A bunch of things that all of a sudden just went haywire on my Ford F-150. And one of them was that the automatic floorboards didn't work correctly. So I came out to the truck that night and I started up and I went into my settings, and the settings for my automatic floorboard was on off. So I thought, oh, that takes care of that. I put it on, everything worked. I went back in. I said, they were just turned off. I don't know how they got off, but they were just off. Well, the next day, I got the truck, and when I started it up, I started getting all kind of messages. Blind spot, warning, failure, cross traffic, failure. The floorboards were not working. The front windows not working. The radio controls not working. The air conditioning controls not working. Yeah, all of that at one time. And there's probably some other things that I'm not remembering to tell you. So, wow. So I did what I do. I go to YouTube and I start doing I go online and some YouTube and some other things, and I start doing some investigating to see if I can figure out what's going on with my truck. And apparently, for the F-150, this is a common issue. And the prominent thing is that water gets in the taillights of these trucks, and the sensor for the blind spot in the cross traffic, the connector corrodes because it's been wet, and that causes the whole system to short out, and all of these things are connected. Go figure. All of these things are connected. So I haven't had a chance. I did pull the tail light off. I did pull the left side tail light off. Looked at it. It looked okay, but I didn't pull all the connectors loose. I didn't do all of that. Didn't have a lot of time. I put it back on. Since I put it back on, the truck, things like the floorboards and the windows and the air conditioning control and the radio control work intermittently. They just work when they want to work. The other warnings, the blind spot system fault, that's what it says, and then cross traffic something other fault. And so I'm not ready to take it to a dealership and pay them $1,000 to fix it. So I'm gonna be pulling the taillights. And another video that I went to, the second thing I heard was the guy, his truck was doing this, and he cleaned up the trailer hitch connections for the trailer lights. He said they were corroded, that there was stuff in there, and he went in there and he got a little brush and he went there and he scrubbed all those things out, and he put some silicone grease in there to whatever, some dielectric grease or something, fixed his problem. I haven't done that yet. The third one is one that I read, says that the wiring harness under the truck, somewhere around the spare tire, has a connection that has to be cleaned. So it looks like what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking apart every connection that I can do with my very extremely limited skills when it comes to working on motor vehicles. And one at a time, I'm going to clean all of these things, and one at a time, I'm going to see if it makes any difference. So corrupted video file and a 2015 F-150 truck that has literally lost its mind. So right now, I tell you what I'm doing. I need to be at the house working on this truck. I'm in the truck because I got in the truck this morning to do something. When I got out, I could not get the cargo light to go off. And there's lights on the mirrors that illuminate the ground that are supposed to go off. They won't go off. I wasn't even going to drive the truck. I'm running an errand. I wasn't even going to drive the truck. And now see, now there goes my collision warning. It's working. That's on the front of the truck. It seems that everything that's not working as far as me getting warnings is in the rear of the truck. And you might have heard that beep. I was getting a collision warning. I was approaching a red light. There was no other vehicles there. It's very sensitive. So anyway, I decided to ride to Flomaton, Alabama. Just get out of the house. It's Monday morning. Yesterday was Sunday, and Mondays are a day for pastors just to kind of get their head back on straight. And I decided to drive to my post office box and check the mail. And then I'm going to ride around to one of those convenience stores over there, and I'm going to get me a Diet Pepsi, which I should not be drinking Diet Pepsi, but I have an addiction, and when I'm aggravated and stressed and whatever all that is, I want to go get me a Diet Pepsi. Some people drink alcohol. I just missed my turn. Some people drink alcohol, some people smoke, some people do dope. I drink Diet Pepsi. Anyway, so we're gonna go check the mail. And I might come back. If I got some mail, come back and show it to you now. I've got mail. So I found me a shady spot here on the side of the street, and this Sadie Brook, New Jersey. I've been getting a lot of mail from New Jersey. There's a lot of people in New Jersey that watch YouTube, motovloggers. And there's several motovloggers that I watch. Well, I say several, but there's a couple of motovloggers that I watch from New Jersey. Cycle Fanatics, I watch some, and Holy Shift. But anyway, I pulled this out. And I got a note. Answering to your poker chip exchange. Here is a poker chip from my nearest Harley Davidson. Don't have my prescription glasses on. Let me get my eyes on. Oh, that's better. It's at Rochelle Park, New Jersey. I also want to thank you because your YouTube video was very instrumental in sending me down the rabbit hole of poker chip collecting. I also encouraged some of my riding buddies to join in the action as well. Awesome. God bless you and your family, and please continue making videos. I'm on Facebook, and gave me the name. I'm very sorry. A person's most prized possession is their name. I have a hard last name. People really have difficulty with it. And here's my poker chip. Rochelle Park, New Jersey. There's one of them warnings on my truck popping up. Bergen County, New Jersey, Harley Davidson. Let's do this like some of the other guys do to see if it helps. Is that where my lens is? Well, anyway, thank you. Hey, there's a Harley Davidson poker chip from Pensacola Harley Davidson. Gonna be coming your way. Thank you. Well, I guess I should let you go. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna take the drive back to my town, to my home, and I'm gonna start the process of trial and error, working on my truck. I'm gonna start with the trailer hitch lights because that looks like the easiest one, and then I'm gonna go to the left tail light. I'm gonna go to the right tail light. If I don't have any success after that, I'm going under the truck to see if I see any connections. If I don't have any success after that, I'm probably gonna have to go to a dealership and have them diagnose it for me. Hooray. Well, until next time, remember this. Jesus said the thief only comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. He said, I have come that they, that's you and I, might have life and have it more abundantly. The New International Version says, life to the full. Let's live that life. Hey, God bless you. See you next time.